I'm excited to be joined by the cast of Silicon Valley, and you're preparing for an upcoming season, season 4. A lot of exciting things have happened so far, but we're looking forward to what's next. So what should we expect on season 4?
Well, if anyone who's seen the season 4 trailer can surmise, Richard branches off on his own outside of Pied Piper and pivots on his own. And you see the fallout of that, both within him and the dynamic of the friends. The dynamic of the friends.
So who falls out with who?
The show is now called Silicon Valley: The Dynamic of the Friends. Coming
Are
at
you guys still friends on the show?
Here you go. Coming at you.
Yeah, we are still friends.
That was nice. I like that.
Whoa!
No, stop.
All right.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah!
All right, next question.
So there's a falling out between people. Who should we expect to have drama with?
There's drama between me and Richard.
But there's also some suspense if the whole band is going to stay together, if they're going to.
Yeah, I was going to say there's drama between Richard and Dinesh.
Drama.
Well done.
There's there's some drama between Jin Yang and Ehrlich, as usual.
Hello?
Eric Bachman, this is your mom, and you are not my baby.
Not now, Jin Yang, not now! Go back into your room!
Well, we have a clip that Richard might leave the company.
Yeah.
So what's that about?
Roll the clip.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll the clip.
Let's watch the footage.
Guys, I'm quitting.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna have to insist that I keep the name Pied Piper, and I won't budge on that.
It's quintessential. It's quintessential.
So timely. Eat your heart out, girls. Yeah, that happens pretty early on. I think in the first episode of the whole season. And as I said, that the rest of the season is us kind of dealing with that and what happens and the will they, won't they get back together. The Ross Rachel element of the whole thing, to quote my personal favorite, Friends.
Big Bang.
Or Big
we
Bang.
call it Dynamic of the Friends.
Dynamic of the Friends.
Tell me about Richard has a little bit of a crisis of morality.
Well, it's true. There are, up until season 4, Richard's been offered a few dark path scenarios, and he's always sort of stuck to his moral compass. But I would say season 4 that gets challenged, and also it puts a special stress on the relationship with he and Jared, because, I mean, that's the cookie that he ate in order to get into this whole mess, and now he's got and that's the biscuit, that's the limp biscuit that he ate.
So what's your favorite moment that you can talk about from the upcoming season?
I will say, and I don't want to give any details, but a couple people have some pretty saucy, sexy rendezvous in this season. But let's just say some sauciness happens. Arnstar?
If you like dingers.
Whoa.
That took a turn.
There is some sauciness this season. Some characters get to do certain things that they've never been able to do before. And, we'll sort of leave our comfort zones in many, many ways.
Do you guys read more tech news now? Maybe TechCrunch?
Do you want us to say we do?
I want you to be honest.
Every day.
This isn't fake news.
I did though, this year, invest in 2 startup companies, myself personally.
What
Say the
startups?
names, watch the stock.
No, I can't say, it's private.
Well, actually, a lot of celebrities, actor types are investing in startups now. Do any of you others plan to do that sort of thing?
Tom Beanie.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of that. Doing a bit of that myself. There's this company, Water Effects. They're doing solar desalination. I think is pretty cool. Wright Electric doing electric airplanes, which is pretty cool.
I invested in this cute little startup. It's called Blackwater. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
No.
But they're terrific. I don't know exactly what they do, but they have great marketing. Yeah, I just donate and then I say, guys, I don't ever need to see a return on this.
You guys know what you're doing.
So this show is obviously a hit here in Silicon Valley, but it seems like you guys have fans all over the world now. What do you think it is about this topic or this show that has such broad appeal?
everybody uses technology and everybody uses these apps. These apps are like, everybody uses them all the time. They have like 40 apps on their phones. And so I think it's inherently interesting to people to see behind the scenes of how those apps are made and how they become important and how they come to you. So I think, you know, everybody in their pockets has a reason to be interested in the story of Silicon Valley. I feel like I did a great job.
Everyone in their pockets has a reason to be interested in Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Look forward to watching the new season.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.